I did a water test on the new Aquascape that I set up in my 20-gallon tall tank about a week ago, and found that the water was pristine. Since this tank has only been set up for several weeks, I tested the water again today and found again there are no ammonia spikes in this tank. Therefore, I decided to go ahead and add my 2 Amano shrimp to the tank. I have sealed all holes in the glass canopy about the hang on the back filter with plasti tack to ensure that they cannot escape. I took about an hour to acclimate these shrimp to the tank. The tank does contain a heater hidden behind the hardscape, but I'm leaving it off as Amano shrimp and these plant species do not require a heater. In fact, they do better in cooler water. Some time ago I shared the initial scape that I wanted to go with on this tank, but I found that the hardscape was not glued together or held together in any fashion, so might possibly topple. I had about half a dozen rock leaning against each other, and in order to hide the intake of the hang on the back filter and the heater with those particular rock, the hardscape basically took up most of the real estate in the tank. So I decided to go with only 2 large rock that frankly are wide enough to stand up on their own. It's a very stable hardscape. Would take a major jar to turn either one of these rocks over, so as to allow the population of beneficial bacteria to keep up with the bioload. At this point, I've only added the 2 adult Amano shrimp, and later I believe I will keep this a shrimp only tank, as even tiny Endler's livebearers do devour the shrimplets of the cherry shrimp, Caridina davidi. You'll notice on the right I have quite a few of one of my favorite plants, Ludwigia repens. The ones close to the substrate are light green in color, and the ones above that, the taller specimens, still have some reddish coloration, but I believe this will go away in time. I recently purchased these specimens from the pet store and added them to this scape. Here on the side view of the tank, you can see how the 2 large pieces of rock barely touch each other, and you can see the lush stand of Rotala rotundifolia that helps fill in the aquascape.